Hi guys, welcome back and I hope you are doing well. Recently I actually came across a news article about babies being admitted into the hospital at a much higher rate due to maltreatment. And they think it's to do with the high stress level the parents are feeling during this pandemic. So that made me think about today's topic, stress. Stress is something that has always been around. Stress for exams when you're in high school, stress for getting into universities, stress for getting a job, stress for getting married. But I think the difference now is that we're put under a lot of unexpected stress. So we have to have a mechanism to handle the stress in a way that is more manageable. So today I want to go through some of the ways that you could actually handle the stress so you could live a happier life. The first one is actually listening to music. I love to listen to music and I love music itself. But when I'm stressed out, I will try to listen to something that is a little bit calmer. So that will tend to be a little bit more on the classical side of things. But that's just my personal preference. Just find a music that you find that you enjoy. And sometimes listening to it on a headphone kind of takes you to a place in itself. So like allows you to kind of relieve the stress and not really be overwhelmed with the reality right there and then. That's not to say, if you have a crying baby, just put on a headphone and ignore the baby. You don't want to do that. Take care of the babies if you have babies. It's just I'm talking about if you have time that you can set aside when they're sleeping, or if you don't happen to have a baby, then you can listen to music, okay? If you don't know where to start, go onto Spotify or iTunes and start with a playlist like coffee house music, calm vibe, meditation music, spa music. Or, you can just listen to the music that you like. The other thing is actually talking out with your friends or if your family member or with your spouse. Not actually expressing yourself and just have it all cooped up is not good for you. There is a reason why psychiatrists get paid good money to listen to people's problems. Sometimes when you just kind of talk it out, it kind of puts things in perspective, so you're no longer overwhelmed by it. Next thing is, it may seem obvious, but you have to eat right. You can't be eating junk food, ordering pizza every meal. I know it's difficult preparing a meal 3 times a day because you didn't have to do before the pandemic. Because before the pandemic, you'd have like a cereal and toast in the morning, go to work and then come back and then you just prepare for dinner. But now you have to prepare breakfast, lunch and dinner and any kind of snacks in between. Eating out or ordering a takeout once in a while is okay. Piles of boxes of pizza building up, there's a good indication that you're eating out too much junk food. A fun fact is that every 7 years, every single cell in our body is completely replaced. So whatever you eat is used to make those new cells. So if you only eat junk food, after 7 years, you're literally made of junk food. So think about that and try to have some greens in your diet. And also try to laugh a little bit. I know it's tough to laugh in a situation where there isn't much to laugh about. I know there are financial problems, there are stresses, there are kids screaming in the background when you're trying to have a Zoom meeting for your work at home. But the fact that if you laugh, your body actually produces endorphins. And when the body produces endorphins, it actually suppresses stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. There's a saying like happy people laugh, but laughing people are happy. And obviously, if you just kind of hysterically laugh out of the blue all the time, then people will think you're a little bit crazy. But, no one's watching. You're at home, right? The other thing is drink tea. In fact, I'm drinking tea right now. Well, teas have a lot less caffeine. It has antioxidants, so many beneficial things that's included in a tea. And besides, it's actually relaxing. It really is. You should try it. By the way, if you haven't liked this video yet, please hit that like button. That will really help out. Try to exercise a little bit, even if it's for just a small amount. Go out for a walk, go for a stroll. Don't just stay in the house. Don't be on the computer doing your Zoom meetings and go to the couch, sit down and just watch Netflix for another 5 hours before you go to sleep. Well, at least when you're commuting, you were still going outside, walking between the parking lot to your office, right? Any amount of exercise is better than no exercise at all. Try to go outside, walk for 15-20 minutes. Just getting that fresh air would really help with the stress level that you're feeling right now. Exercise doesn't always mean that you have to go to the gym and start pumping irons. It could be as simple as just walk to the grocery store rather than taking a car. When your lungs are filled with that cold air and fresh air, you feel more alive. Trust me, go try it out. Next is try sleeping better. Stop binge watching those Netflix series. Stop binge watching those YouTube videos. But do finish this video because this is actually a self-help video, so it's actually good for you. I'm talking about when you're just mindless binge watching. So stop that and watch my channel still. And lastly, when you feel that you're really stressed out, breathe. People forget to breathe. I know it sounds so simple, but when you breathe, I'm talking about deep breath. When you're taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Oh, even just now, like it released the tension on my shoulders. If you feel that you're really being cooped up and like, you know, you're about to explode, in and breathe out. Just do that 10 times. That takes 20, 30 seconds. And you'll find yourself a lot more relaxed. And then drink tea. 2020 has been very difficult for a lot of people. A lot of small businesses went out of the business. A lot of people are going through financial difficulties. A lot of people are being laid off. A lot of people are having to deal with problems at home. We should do everything in our power to be able to handle those situations better. And that starts with how to deal with your stress. So try these methods. You can find something that will work for you. And let me know if any of that actually helped out, and just write in the comment below. And guys, as always, take care of yourself. Thank you so much for watching my videos, and I hope that you will stay well and healthy, and I'll see you in the next video. And please hit that like button. Thank you.